Game time. Game time.
Let's make it 2-0 versus Tatum. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, MP, I got some film I want you to watch. He's got him hesitating, and Tatum just blows right by the defender.
Give him an opening, and he's gone.
Or keep him in front of you, and we'll get a win, just like last time.
He's one of the best tough shot makers in the league. Sometimes it doesn't matter how well you play him.
No doubt. Look, he uses his body as a shield, athleticism to adjust to your D in midair.
Plus, look at that. Just the threat of his shooting opens up the lane for everyone else.
Exactly. You're learning.
MP.
Make way for the player of the month. We got a...
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Boston Celtics. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And it's the Warriors to start out. And now that we've had a decent percentage of the season completed, Doris, what do you think is crucial for these teams to focus on heading into the second half?
I think for the most part, organizations start to hone in on a couple things. Health, and then how do you pace yourself down the stretch of the season? You know, you see so much conversation about load management. Teams and players realize it's a very long season, and the best is yet to come with the playoffs.
Well, guys, MP's got the matchup with Jason Tatum tonight. And after winning the first game between these teams, MP is coming in confident.
And year after year, Jason Tatum just continues to get better and his game evolves. 1 year he improved finishing at the rim. Next, it was his ability to create for others, and then the commitment to the defensive end of the floor, being consistent, refining all that skill. What a career.
And MP must be coming into this matchup with great confidence. He came out on top in their last encounter, so he'll be looking to do it again.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. Usman Garuba out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Boston with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Tatum way outside. Boston no good that time either. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Launches a three. T with a bucket. T's got his third bucket of the night. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Now here's Porzingis. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Just 5 on the clock. Brogdon from outside. He drops it from range.
Understand this. If Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
Pass to T.
Boston foul. Usman Garuba. First personal foul. First team foul.
Thompson passes to Paul. Down low.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
T, no good. Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected.
Here's Tatum, following the score by Golden State. The three. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Inside. Kuminga, the pass to Paul. Now Kuminga, defended by Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
I just love the ball movement.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's Tatum. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Pass to Brown. And here's Brogdon. Brown finds Tatum. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 11-point game. Last time they met in Boston.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Now here's Thompson, coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have you.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics, trailing by 13. One of the stories tonight, MP squaring off against Jason Tatum. MP bringing some confidence into the game as they took the win in their first meeting of the season.
The fact of the matter is Jason Tatum is going to score on you. That's just reality. And he's going to bring the defensive pressure also. He's fast. He's crafty on both ends. You just have to find the best way to deal with that.
And MP and company are hoping to duplicate the success they had in their last matchup against this team. But they have to be prepared for adjustments from the opposition.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. The point and off guard are Brogdon and Brown. And it's Garuba in at the 5, roaming the paint. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. getting past the early part of the season now. Richard, are teams more or less aware of how good they are by this stage?
Well, if teams are being honest, then yeah, some teams might still be lying to themselves, but most coaches and players know exactly what they are working with by now, Kevin.
Pass to Tatum. Can they get it? The Warriors pull it in.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Tatum. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the New York Knicks. A nice shot by Tatum.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Here's T, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Celtics trail by 18. Passes it to Porzingis. Ball against Brogdon. Back to Porzingis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
His court vision and decision-making, it's what makes Brogdon such a talented playmaker.
Ball against Brogdon. There's a good screen.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Over Thompson. Brown the pass to Tatum. Still a very tough night shooting for him. That makes him 1 for 8 now.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Oh, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without fouling.
Warriors leading by 18. Paul passes to T, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
The Celtics shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Brown against Thompson. He hits Brown with the drive. The dish now to Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
T, the pass to Paul. Down low. Here's T. Rebound, Boston. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Celtics. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Thompson. RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it.
And it's Brown missing. Warriors leading by 21. To the inside. And it's Green with the jam.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
White with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Brown, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Count that one. 32 points for T. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
All against White on the wing. Brown. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
T's shot is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
On the wing, Heel. Back to White, and the turnover again by Boston.
Yeah, another miscut.
White against Wiggins. And White kicks to Tatum. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 14 points.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
On the floor for Boston. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Derek White is out there with Brogdon. And it's Garuba in at the center, locking down the middle.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Inside, Garuba. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game. There's the drive. T's shot is good. T's got 40 points. And you knew MP hit the ground running in his career, but now he has passed Luka Doncic as the fastest to reach 5,000 points.
For a guy that came in with so much hype like MP, he has certainly lived up to it. Getting to 5,000 points so fast illustrates how easy the transition's been for MP to become a star in our league.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics.
Just like last time they met, MP is owning his assignment, playing with a ton of confidence and a lot more fire.
Now here's Tatum. 14 points for him. Brogdon the pass to Horford. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 17 now.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Brogdon. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Portland, and the shot goes down.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys, and they can rally.
Here's T. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. T, the pass to Wiggins. Here's T. From deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. T's got 45 points. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Now Wiggins, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. And there's the pass to Brogdon. Pass to Garuba. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 13 points now in the quarter.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. When he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Brogdon. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Horford sets a screen for Brogdon. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 21. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Knicks was outstanding. He picked up 67 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Some changes in for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Paul in for Klay Thompson. And then for Boston, Porzingis is coming in for Al Horford. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Tatum. And it's Brown missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's T, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now, here's Brogdon. Here's Porzingis. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Paul kicks it to Looney. T, the pass to Kuminga. Here's T. Light covering. Some nice passing by Golden State. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now here's White. Defense is right there. Passes it to Porzingis. And the three ball is good. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball against Brogdon. Pass to T. Green deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's T. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
Brogdon the pass to Porzingis. Back to Brogdon. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. Fast touch by Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Green.
Your Warriors, number 11, Klay Thompson.
1:29 left in the second quarter. And Brown throws it down.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
The pass to Looney. Pass to Paul to the middle and taken away by Brown. 3-on-3. White with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by White. Porzingis has got 13.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. And the turnover again by Golden State. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You take a look at Thompson. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That gives him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Out to Porzingis. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
Checking out the Celtics, scaling the heights of our rankings. They sit atop their division, man. Shaq, tell us how they're doing it.
A division? With a calculator, I guess. Why do you ask me those questions?
Oh, my goodness.
Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Warriors.
You've got to be impressed with their unselfishness. They're moving the ball with ease, looking to keep each other involved. That's a total team effort.
It's entertaining to watch, as long as you're not the team they're playing. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from T.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The guard pair is Paul and Thompson. T is out there with Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5, down low. Thompson for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Thompson's got 9 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
White the pass to Garuba. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Passes to T. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Here's White. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
T the pass to Looney. Here's T. Fires for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Here's Tatum. 27 points for him. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Ogden's checked in.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 13.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Here's Tatum after the made shot from T. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Here's T. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Pass to Kuminga. Thompson from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 20.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Garuba. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Sunday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for the matchup with the Suns, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Now Paul, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 32. And another miss by Boston.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Inside.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's T. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Brown with the bucket.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Surely one of the top players in the NBA, but Jaylen Brown has many other interests outside of basketball.
Yeah, he likes to keep those brain muscles just as in shape as he is. He spends a lot of time playing piano, chess, doing yoga, and reading to keep himself sharp.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
That's good from T. And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson helped Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helped Steph's game go to another level.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Celtics trail by 20. And here's Tatum for three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint, here's T. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Garuba. And the 3 off target.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The pass to T. They set the pick. Shot from the wing. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Porzingis. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's T, and good! He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And here is Tatum. He has 35. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Thompson for three. Another three for Golden State.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Brogdon the pass to Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. They need this. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 38 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them. This quarter is special.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis.
And RJ, don't you feel like the leadership of Chris Paul still will play a factor?
No matter who his teammates are at any given moment, there's no question who's running the show. Paul knows how to make any five-man group look like a cohesive unit, Greg.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Boston also with the sub. White's checked in. Now here's Brogdon. 6 points for him. Outside, Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Garuba. Back to Horford. Shoots over Kuminga. Horford no luck.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring easy give to his teammate.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Brogdon kicks to Horford. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. And the pass to White. Now Horford. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Shoots a 3. And it's White missing. Golden State's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. There's the screen. Ball passes to T for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Ball against White. Outside, Horford. Shoots over Kuminga. Horford no luck. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
T's shot is good.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
Brown finds Brogdon. To the inside. Garuba. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Paul with the ball. He has yet to score. Down low. Here's T. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Horford. Brogdon the pass to Garuba. Puts up a three. Horford no luck.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Paul. They set the pick. And the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got his first basket.
When it comes to running the pick and roll, there is no one better than Chris Paul. He's able to read the floor and manipulate the defense at an unbelievable level.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 6. Shakes him. Out to White. Passes it to Garuba. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
The Celtics shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Pass to Garuba. And Looney sends it back.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
On the floor for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Horford. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Garuba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There's Brogdon after the made shot from T. White setting the pick for Horford. Horford double team. White wide open. He fires. Here's Garuba. Back to Horford. The tray. Rebound by Williams.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the Warriors with possession here, following Al Horford's three-point attempt.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
The pass to White. Fires, high post. Warriors with the rebound. T's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Peyton, he's checked in for Williams. And then for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. And it's Tatum in for White. There's Brown with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. T's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Green slams it in.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Tatum deciding where to go with it, and they get it. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. T, the pass to Wiggins. Over in the corner, Green. Here's T. Headed by Porzingis. Peyton's shot is off. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
To the paint. Here's T. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there too because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Now here's Brown. outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Brogdon outside. Pass to Tatum. Trying to end the drought. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the right side. Here's T. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The 3 from Tatum. Good, another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Connects again.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Brown against Payton. The feed to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
Williams, he's checked in for the Warriors. Payton kicks to Williams. Passes to T. Hits it again. Wow.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Tatum way outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 18-4 run. The shot by T, no good. The Celtics shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And they double up Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum finds Brogdon.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A 3-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the Warriors. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up to the inside. Garuba, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's T. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Porzingis. Green against Brogdon. Over in the corner, Brown. Off target with his 3.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for T.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Out to the right wing. Podziemski's shot is good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Now, here's Brogdon. Brown outside. Nailed from 3-point land.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own three.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Launches a three. Rebound, Boston. Now, here's Brogdon. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. I mean, it's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you.
Good game, MP.
Risky. Not really, no. You're wrong. You're really wrong.
60 points? Are you kidding me? You're making my job easy, MP. Keep it up.
How's your dog doing? Oh, he's good. He's just got out of that puppy stage, so it's nice to have him be a little more chill around the house.